What's up guys, it's tkyle here, and today I'm going to be doing a return to my monthly favorites video. It has been 4 months since I've done one of these. I think the last one I did was an end of the year 2017 yearly favorite thing, like gift guide. So I'm back. I've, gone through a move, new things, etc., etc. It's been a while, but I'm back. I have music, TV, and some products. And then the products this month, are divided into like certain categories. So fix my face is one, what's in my bag, and new apartment stuff that I really like. To start off, I'm going to give you guys my song and album recommendations of the past 3 months. There really hasn't been too much new music that I've really been like into, but I do have a recommendation there. And if you want, I have a Spotify playlist that you can subscribe to and, just like get these automatically in your little playlist, and you can just like drag and drop to your own playlist. It's so much easier. I love Spotify. Not sponsored. My song recommendation of the month, or of the winter, I guess. I guess we're calling this maybe past 3 months, a post Groundhog Day moment, pre-spring favorites, I don't know. But my song is Juliet, Ariel, Take Me With You. It is like a poolside chill bop, mid-tempo. I don't know. I'd never heard of her before, and it was in my Discover Weekly, and I was like, this is a bop. So I'm obsessed with that. And then my album recommendation for the month is Above and Beyond, Common Ground. I went to their concert in January. Oh my God, you guys, it was so fun. It was at the Barclays Center, and everyone was just dancing. It was general admission. I was just shaking my tits, and the whole album is so good. I love them so much. Highly recommend their new album. Next up for TV, I'm going to recommend RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10. They have supersized every episode into 90 minutes, and they brought back Untucked, and I am really enjoying the season so far. I do have my favorites. I'm not gonna say who yet because, I wanna give it like 2 more weeks, but it's already just like, Drag Race is one of the funniest shows on television, and if you don't know about Miss Vanjie, you gotta watch the first episode. Get into it. It is so good. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna do products. Now, again, I feel like I always have to say this in my videos. None of this was sponsored or paid for, or like any of that. These are just things that I have bought and I like, and I'm passing on to you guys as recommended products that I'm into. And there's 3 categories we're gonna go through. So I fix my face, what's in my bag, and my apartment. So I'll start with what's in my bag because those are like not as exciting, but I'm like really into them, so I'm gonna recommend them. So I feel so basic doing this, but I don't care because I'm obsessed. Girl, I'm showing tissues in my monthly favorite video, but let me tell you something. This is not just, hold on, let me explain. Now, I would not say that I'm a germaphobe, but living in New York, I am concerned about getting sick. So I take precautions. I have like an herbal, all natural immune system boosting routine that I do that has been approved by my doctor, and he's like all into it because, I just have to stay healthy, and I want my immune system to be boosted, and I don't want to get sick. And it's flu season, so, I don't want to like catch something. And in my bag, I just have like a bunch of stuff. So I'll throw my headphones in there, or my gloves, or my earmuffs, or, things that are like, things that have like touched other things. You know what I'm saying? So I found these at CVS, and I am obsessed. And yes, they're tissues, but they're not just any tissues. It is the Kleenex Go Anywhere pack. But let me tell you why I'm obsessed. You know those little like travel packs of tissues in like little plastic things? Do you guys ever put them in your bag and you like leave them in there, and then you go to get them and they're like garbled and like mushed up, and it's open and everything's squished? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put that like on my face and be like, you know, breathing on it. You know what I mean? So these, I act like this is like some like, you know, this is the greatest invention since the light bulb. So these have a seal. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I'm sure you heard that. This is, she's closed. This is like, and all your tissues go in there. So she's not getting squished. She's not touching anything. There's nothing going in it. It's not opening by itself. You just slip these in your bag and then, you know, you're like, oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, you know, and you don't get sick. And I love these. And I went to CVS. They were 4 for $4. And I was like, hoop, stocked up, bitch. And they're on Amazon. So when I run out, I'm getting more. Next up, because I'm trying to be better about what I'm eating, I'm kind of failing, low-key, whatever, it's fine. But I love the brand Kind, the bars, but I find that those bars are too, like, hard, like they just hurt. But I found their new breakfast bars, and these are soft, and I honestly think they have a lot of carbs. Let me check. Okay, so they have 26 grams of carb, which is high, but they have protein. They are only 210 calories. They're a really good snack. Sometimes like I'll have this and it will fill me up for like 2-3 hours. So I don't know, I just like them. They fit in your bag. They're cheap. You can get them at like Dwayne Reed or whatever. They're also on Amazon. You can buy like the variety pack. This one's the dark chocolate. The blue almond's really good. So is the maple one. They're all really good. And they're not like, they don't hurt your teeth and like crack your teeth like the other ones do, you know? Into it. Next up, I'm gonna talk about my apartment. Then I'll do Fix My Face, because that one's like more intense. And like, if you have perfect skin, like you don't need to watch that part. But for my apartment, the things that I do love in my apartment, you can see one of them here, my hue lights. I have a whole system in my apartment and I am obsessed with it because I don't like a lot of things on the walls, but the light does like fill up the space really well. So I have one of the strips, and then I have 3 of the Hue Goes. So I have the Goes over behind my TV. I have a Go 2 by my TV, 1 as a night light desk, like a side bed light, and then I have the strip along the back of my like really long desk. It's actually the same size as my desk. And then I also got the dimmer switch, which is on my wall back there. Maybe I'll like take some footage of it, but it basically acts as a you know, like a light switch. You can turn them on, off, and you can also dim them or lower them. So when I get home, like really late at night and it's pitch black, I can go to that and like hit it and it'll, you know, turn the lights on and whatever. And I also, what I did was I set a routine. Like you can, you know, set all these like times and stuff and have it like change, like if you want the lights to wake you up in the morning. Starting at 3 a.m., they all, whatever ones I have on, they all start to dim. And then you can set like how long you want it to like take. So I have it just set for like 15 minutes. So at like 3 a.m., they all start to slowly dim, and then 15 minutes they'll be off. So that way like I'm not falling asleep with them on and like wasting electricity, but also just to like, you know, kill the lights. Also, if you have an iPhone, you can add a widget to your like swipe screen, and like I have all these settings here, and you just do like blue, bright, dimmed, bedtime. And actually my bedtime one is like the desk goes off and just like these 2 stay here. So it's like really, really, really dim. But yeah, I love it. It's just like so easy. Put them back up to daylight and we're done. Now the Hue lights are a little pricey, but worth every second. I love them. They're like the one thing. If I had to pick one thing in my apartment that I love right now, it's my lights. Also, speaking of my apartment, my couch, I am loving these new pillow inserts I got. I have got this one over here, and then these 2 right here. I got these really cheap inserts. They're so like thick and like puffy, but they're also really comfy. Like if I'm sitting on my couch watching TV or whatever, or playing video games, they're just so like smushy, you know what I mean? Like they fill up the pillows. So what you have to do is you get an insert that is 2 inches bigger than the pillowcase. So like these are, I think these are 24-inch cases, and then I got the 26-inch insert, so that way it's like nice and like poofy. But I will say, like, I love these. They are really comfy, and they're also super affordable. Like looking at throw pillows at like West Elm or like any of these other places, they're so expensive. And I'm like, no, I'm just gonna get them like Amazon. You can just get everything on Amazon, right? Like it's so cheap. I think it was like $15 an insert. And then the cases were like 15 or 20 bucks, like done, great. And then lastly, we are gonna discuss fixing my face. Now you guys know I've done a video like this before. When I moved, I kind of fell off my routine a little bit. I don't, you know, you miss one day and then that becomes a habit. So I missed a few days. I ran out of one product, and you know, I just didn't have a backup to use, and whatever, you fall off your routine, and then you're, you know, like you guys probably have experienced that before. You miss your routine like 2 or 3 nights, and then your skin is ruined for a month. You guys know what I mean? It's kind of like when I was on Proactive. If you missed a couple nights, it was like your skin just decided to, you know, destroy your face. So I got some new products. Some of them are the same as my old routine, but I will say, I think in the past month, I'm not wearing anything right now on my face at all. There is no powder. There is no anything. No, like this is like a little sweaty, a little dewy from the sun coming in. But other than that, I don't have anything on my face. You can see I've got some healing marks here. So I decided to try some products from KIEHL'S, and I went to the person there who had amazing skin, and they recommended trying salicylic acid because it just is like a good light exfoliant that you can use every single day, and it's not gonna be too abrasive. So I'm gonna show you guys my new routine and everything, and I'm obsessed with all of these, and my skin has like really, like, I feel like it's even, the tone is even, everything is healing up really well. So let me show you, I'll show you in order of what my new routine is. So first up is the Blue Herbal Acne Cleanser Treatment from KIEHL'S. And this is, yeah, 1.5% salicylic acid. It's super gentle. I use it morning and at night. And I just recently added, like normally I just use like my fingers in the morning just so that it's, you know, not too abrasive. And then at night I'll use my Clarisonic. But then I also found these, which I really like. I got these from Westerly Market, but they're also on Amazon, and they are loofah discs. And they look like this when you, you know, put them in water, and it's all like vegetable fibers, so it's not like a plastic that's, you know, rubbing on your face. And so I gave these a try. I've been using these for a week, and I really like how it makes my skin feel after I use it. They're also super cheap, so like this whole pack was just $3 from the store. But yeah, they just kind of like poof up, and it's like a little sponge, and I just put the salicylic acid on, and I just do like, you know, like a lace. I like my Clarisonic, but these are a little softer, and you know, I feel like it's not as abrasive as plastic. I'm trying to be gentler on my skin, but I do love my Clarisonic too, I will say. But these, you know, they're cheaper to dispose of, whereas like the Clarisonic, when I was breaking out, they say not to use the Clarisonic when you have an active breakout because it'll spread the bacteria. And those brushes are like 20 bucks. So I pulled away from using the Clarisonic, and I switched to these, so that way I can just, you know, dispose of them after a few uses and not feel like I'm wasting money, you know? Okay, so after I do the salicylic acid, I've shown this before, it's Humane 10% benzoyl peroxide, it's a treatment. I will use this at night only, and I use it for about 2 minutes. So I salicylic acid, wash it off, I put this all over, I sit, let a song play, and then I rinse it off. So that way I'm, you know, going to bed with nothing on my face, like nothing sitting on my face. I cut out all the sprays I was using. I was using like an aloe spray. I cut everything out as minimal as possible, just to let my skin breathe, heal, and it's working. I really have noticed like a huge difference. So there's that. Then next up, which I will use as spot treatment, because I did have like a few really deep, like this one is gonna friggin' scar my face, but like anything deep. This is the La Roche-Posay. I don't know how to say that, girl. That's what I call it, La Roche-Posay 5.5% benzoyl peroxide topical treatment. Now, I got this for free from my friend Caroline, who's Andy's makeup artist, and she like was just like, oh, like try this out, and I love it. Now I looked it up and it is expensive. So, luckily this is really big and you only need a little bit to use. So I feel like this will last me a really long time. Yeah, this does not expire till the end of next year. So I mean, and it's still, I have a ton left in here. But what I love about this versus like, because you can get topical treatments from CVS for like 10 bucks. But with those, I feel like they cake up, like they don't really soak into the skin. You know, you just like put them on and they kind of sit there. But with this one, I noticed that it, like, I'll dab it on and it soaks in and it disappears. And so I'm like, oh, well, perfect. Because then, you know, you could wear this during the day and it wouldn't show. But yeah, this one I used, this helped get rid of that. And then also everything that was like on my forehead. And then lastly, for my face, I got a new sunscreen. I liked the sunscreen I was using before, but it was on the more expensive side. And so I looked at other options, and the lady from KIEHL'S recommended this. It is the Super Fluid Daily UV Defense SPF 50. And I tried it at the, they let you like try things there. And I tried it and I like put it on and it was like, it soaked right into my face. So I've been using this every single day in the morning. I feel like it stays on all through the day, and it just soaks in really easy. And I feel like it's been helping. Like I'll put it on and I put it like here, 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 there, and then like a little bit here and a little bit there. I will say this does leave, like if you, like, because my problem area is right here, like around my mouth and my like neck and everything. So when I do put this here, I do notice like you kind of like taste the sunscreen a little bit, but it's not as bad as like a cheaper sunscreen. Like it's a little more subtle. And I only notice that if it's like, I don't know, like after a really long day, like if I have like a, you know, a long shift and then I like go out or like go to dinner and then like I'm home after like 12 hours, like that's when I notice it. But it's small, and I think you can get this like even in a test size. That was the other thing I liked about when I went to KIEHL'S, is that I tried like a few things out that I didn't like them. They gave me samplers at the store, and you can go and like try it on your face before you actually buy it. And then if you buy it and you don't like it, or if you buy it and it causes some kind of reaction, you can return it. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like, you know, you guys have seen me on camera every single week the past month. And a few of you did notice that my skin looks better, and so this is the new updated 2018 routine, which is, you know, it's pretty similar to exactly what I did the last time I fixed my face. I just switched sunscreen and I just added in a salicylic acid because my acne is more cystic. Like I don't get like little bumps, I get like the really deep ones, and so the woman at KIEHL'S, who was such a sweetheart, she was the one who recommended doing the salicylic acid. She said it's like a really good exfoliant, and she was like, that's what's causing that deep acne, is like you're just not clearing away the dead skin cells. So yeah, those are my favorite things for the winter pre-spring favorites. I don't have a favorite candle this month. I've really only been burning mahogany teakwood, and I'm like trying new scents out, so I don't really have like a new favorite one yet. But I do know Bath & Body Works, I think, is having another sale right now. I'm not going to be doing it because I have a ton that I need to burn. If you guys saw, I did a spring candle haul, and I haven't even touched any of them except the mahogany teak wood. So I'm not gonna buy any more yet. That's all for this video. And if you guys like my return to favorites, let me know by leaving a thumbs up below. Send me a comment. If there's any recommendations that you have, coupons, deals that you know about, you know, let's all help each other out. Leave me a comment below and I will be responding and chatting with you guys there. And I'll see you guys in another month. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting my channel, and I will see you guys soon. Bye. It's Brittany, bitch. Shake your tits. Dunkin' Donuts.